Leaders of the Economic Community of West African States, under the leadership of the Nigerian President Bola Tinubu, have commenced a closed-door session to discuss the situation in Niger Republic. Tinubu, while giving his speech, said the regional bloc was committed to protecting democracy and human rights in the Niger Republic. According to Tinubu, the regional bloc must engage the coup leaders in the neighboring country to reinstate President Mohamed Bazoum. Now, recall that the leaders of the West African bloc ECOWAS decided to meet for an emergency summit on the coup in Niger after the country's military chiefs defied an ultimatum to restore the elected president. Meanwhile, Alhaji Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, 14th Emir of Kano, on the 9th of August met with the coup leaders in Niamey, the country's capital. Sanusi met the military leadership after the junta aborted a meeting with representatives of the African Union, ECOWAS, and a top U.S. diplomat. He said he was in the Nigerian capital, Niamey, to hold mediation talks with the military leader, General Abdurrahman Chiani. Shortly after returning from Niger Republic, Sanusi met with the president at the presidential villa Abuja to brief him accordingly. Now, while I understand that aside from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu heading the body, Niger is a neighbor with whom Nigeria shares too many interests, stakes, and cultures. So guys, what do you think should be done? Seeing as the tension that has continued to mount in the West African region doesn't look like it will end anytime soon. Or more. It's about to go down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like charcoal is the new gold because cooking gas, according to reports, is about to rise come next week. The president of the Nigerian Association of Liquefied Petroleum Gas Marketers, Olatubosu Oladapo, said gas consumers should brace themselves for price hikes starting next week. It cited rising international prices, high tax rates, and price of vessels, forex scarcity, and naira devaluation as some of the reasons for the intended price review. Now, according to Oladapo, consumers are now returning to firewood, charcoal, and sawdust for cooking. Now, he is beckoning on the government to come in and alleviate the suffering of the masses by providing palliatives, reducing taxes and levies. He said, and I quote, "You can imagine that for every 1 kg of gas priced at 700 naira, tax will take away 3.50 naira. How much is left in such a business?" Oladapo further urged the government to tax profits and not products because consumers were not buying gas anymore. We are still dealing with fuel. Gas has also raised its ugly head. It's like charcoal is the way forward. Suicidal thoughts can affect anyone. They are more common than you might think. Mind you, not everyone who is thinking about suicide shows warning signs. Sometimes the signs may be subtle. The remains of a yet-to-be-identified man who jumped into the lagoon in the Lekki-Ikoyi link bridge area of Lagos State has been recovered. This was confirmed on Thursday by the head public education of the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Services, Amodu Shakiru. He said, and I quote, "Body from Lekki-Ikoyi link bridge recovered dead. Details soon, please." Recall that this incident happened on Tuesday afternoon, the 8th of August 2023. Now, as at the time of this report, we are yet to ascertain why he jumped into the lagoon. But I will say this. The truth is, suicidal crisis is a normal response to very severe psychological pain that won't go away. You may be at a point where you're struggling to find the strength to get through one more day. It may not seem like it, but there is hope. You can heal your pain without ending your life. If you find yourself in such a state, please reach out to somebody. Help is what counts.